Okay, so this is 2016 Space Gladiator. This is the old figure. I don't know. Some people seem to think I keep flogging a dead horse, but I'm just going to show off what I do. I don't really want to enter into who's best or which is the best one or who wins the competition. I just really want to recreate an authentic looking Riddick figure, and I don't think it's been done. Yes, Boy Black's been released, but I mean, everybody has one, so what? It's not brilliant. It's okay, it's good enough to fill a hole, but I still don't think the authenticity's there, or the likeness. So until we get an actual official release on a Riddick figure from the likes of Hot Toys or, well, anyway, Vin Diesel and David Toy, I don't think we're going to end up with much better than what I'm doing anyway. So okay, so I'm going to start with the head sculpt, and this is my design. It's really a recast of 11's head. I don't know, when I started doing this, 11's sculpts all disappeared for some strange reason, so I was buying them at one stage and building these with an original 11 head. I think Dale Haywood was the last one to get one off me, but I find Martin Hillier does my paint jobs, and I'm quite happy with what he does. He's able to match skin tone of head to body. Now, there's a slight difference because they're different materials. I don't know what the camera's picking up, but I'm particularly happy with Martin's work. I know a lot of people slag people off, but hey, it's 1 to 6 collecting, isn't it? And we all do that. Very, very opinionated people. But I make this is my figure, so I'll go with what pleases me, rather than doing what everyone else tells me. This is a recast, yes, it's no great common crime. I mean, if Japan's doing it in Hong Kong and Singapore's doing it on original US sculptors, well, I'm doing it on Japan's mass production techniques that were needed improved. If they ever come out with an official release, you'll see me buying them, and you'll see me selling them on my figures, because I would prefer an official release. But when there isn't one, this is what I use. Now, these goggles here have been sculpted on. They're good enough. They're not perfect, but they're good and tight to the head. I can get them better, tighter fit whenever I put them to the head sculpt. I'll show you this one. Just really take the head off on this one, and I can put, this figure belongs to Paul Dolphin. I'm gonna use it for a couple of days just to get the feel of it, and this is without the goggles. So I've created my own loose goggles. Boy Blacks will fit, and there you go, they just slide on over, and I think they are absolutely excellent. No complaints from me. I think it's the best thing of the whole figure. The bladder, the harness, and the goggles. Again, you get that daylight effect coming through because they're not a perfect fit, but they're pretty good, pretty good. But anyway, I do mine and sculpt them right onto the head. I can get it as tight as possible, and then you won't see any daylight with that one. Maybe I need to do a bit more work at this. If anything was going to improve, I mean, you can follow my whole improvements right from day one on my blogs and my pictures, but if anything's going to improve, I think the goggles would be the next thing to work on. There's a loose pair. They just slide on the head. Paul wants these for the off the eyes look. I call it up on the forehead, and it just sits like that. Yes, they do pull down over the eyes, but I don't want that. I want them just sitting on the forehead. That's what they're made for. So again, nice tight fit, and can be positioned off, taken off, held in his hand if you like, or just slid on the forehead. That's the way Paul wants them, so that's what they're done. Going to show the bladder. Both side by side would do just as good, wouldn't it? There you go. Mine and Boy Black's. And one thing that was missing on Boy Black's, I would say, was this little breather. I recently got a birthday present of a breather used in the movie, so I was able to adjust my sculpt. So apologies to everyone that's had one from before, But these, I like these. These are particularly good. It's a little metal belt sheath, and then the little breather has a magnet in, and it sort of just slots into the case there. Bit of wiggling and it's in, but it's no forcing. It holds itself anyway, like, you know, it's, like I say, it's magnetic. And it's just a matter of getting it lined up right, twisted up into place. So, no thunder stolen there. This one, I've done a couple of new things to it. Just little additions. I suppose I do tend to improve as I go along, and I don't know, you just make things and make them again, and then you just get better with time. I still prefer this to any other look. Obviously the harness and the whole Riddick thing is just known, it's Riddick. But I mean, I have tried to show other looks. I suppose on time other looks have grown on them. The cloak, I like the cloak. I would put a coat on this rather than a cloak. I've seen them on the internet there. People put some sort of, my cloak over the top of this harness. And the cloak is meant entirely separate. It's a part of the film. You have a coat on top of them on this. And there's the plates. And these are pewter. There's a video, obviously I have a video of these showing these being made, well, some of the stages, obviously not all of them, but that's the pewter blades which started me off back in 2004-ish. I just wanted to make them, and no one else did at the time, but they've come on. Everybody's got a version, I'm sure everybody has their favourites, but these are mine, my favourites are my blades. There's a lot of photographs, but the photographs don't do it justice. You can see the caps and the light and stuff there better. It's just mine, my thing. That's what I did. And once you get them in hand, that's it.